Hello everybody. Welcome back to Secret Werewolf Game in Ireland. Yeah, that's right. Um, the South Gate is as you can imagine, the southernmost point on Scepter Red Branch, but it's also the most oldest point. It is a hybrid of fine castle walls, like you see here, but it has got the most wild attached to it. Really, it's kind of like a natural defense built with the various pathways and towers. It's even in the Umbra, it's even more impressive because it's like something out you see out of a fairy tale. It's just completely covered in different grass and different plants, and the Southgate has often got the big wide expanse. You can think out here as you just gaze out, really, and the Connacht landscape is such a vast thing that you can just stare out into it. So as our resident Theurge is looking for a certain somebody.
She is. The Soggy Princess continues her hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Lord knows she has plenty of time and plenty of space to wander.
Oh yeah, you are wandering for a hot minute. I'll put it like that.
Oh yeah, she probably checked the East Gate first. Not gonna lie, and has probably been just kind of wandering since because she's no, I can't stand.
And eventually you see probably let me just zoom in this picture and I'll show you. Probably close to the kind of lower region there, you'll see it just like right in there. You'll see he sitting out with his feet dangling over the edge.
Not up on the wall.
Yes.
Ooh, the game has been spotted. All right. Oh, what that means is that as she's walking over, she's kind of glancing to the walls because obviously from the outside there'd be no way up, and around the gates there's no telling really, but surely somewhere there's a way for her to get up there.
There's little stairways, little rope ladders and all that. Climb your way up.
Let's opt for the stairs. Less likeliness of her landing on her ass.
Stairs
Or
are
so
a bit
she
of
assumes.
you land up. You kind of you go up a bit. Your thighs are a bit stiff afterwards. You're like, oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, she flits right up. Just afterwards is the.
You look at that rope ladder. You're like, fuck, that would have been painful.
Nope. No. Kind of, gives this the little ladder the not today Satan glance.
Your arms do that little like squeal of yay, we get to live.
Yep, there may have been some slipping and sliding along the way, but the stairs were definitely the better choice. She regrets nothing.
Mm-hmm. So you walk along. You can feel the moss on your feet as well.
Oh yeah, she hasn't found any good reason yet to not walk around barefoot. She's yet to step on thistles or anything. So
if anything, the stone's a bit irritating. That's about it. So
well,
sometimes you step on a stone, you're like, ah. That's about it.
It's like, God, gravel. Bleh. I know. She will putter along, and yeah. I mean, the moss, the stone. I mean, except for the place where it's really ragged or a rock has been left there for her to step on that's just small enough for her to not see to avoid. Just, the texture. She likes being in contact with the ground.
So this idea is made going fiddle dee dee.
Oh,
But eventually you see him.
settles. Yep. Is he sitting all by himself?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, she'll just come over and you know what? He sat in one of those little, I assume, kind of in that little sconcy thing, with his feet dangling.
Yep.
She just climbs up on the one next to him and assumes the same position.
Go to the butt wiggle and then boom.
She does. She does not make any attempt to be sneaky about this. She just gets to look like a total dork. I'm going to climb. Ooh, You want a sip? Oh, okay. Little wiggle. Yeah. Dunk. Ah, got it.
I'll look over. Can I help you, Lady Maeve?
You don't need to.
It's like an eyebrow raise.
She kind of corks it right over. I hope you don't think that every time I come to you, it's just because I need help.
No, but usually when somebody comes looking for someone,
It's because they want to talk to them?
depends.
I suppose. Though if I needed help and I took this long to find someone to help me, I'd be in a lot of trouble. Kind of quirks a smile. Just a little nod to the fact that he is not exactly right out in the open.
Nope. He just nods. Kind of the nod of the head. I suppose not.
I just, I mean, I saw what you did. And it was brave to step up.
It was foolish.
Hmm. If we only did things because we knew we were sure to win, we wouldn't accomplish nearly as much, would we?
I know. But it was foolish enough that it made little impact to the overall idea, so it is nothing you need to concern yourself with.
I should have said something. And
Perhaps.
I wanted to. And I didn't know what to say. I've honestly, I wanted to apologize, but she kind of leans over to shoot him a bit of a smile. Well, an attempt at one. You don't seem to be very big on accepting my thanks and apologies.
Hmm.
But I should have said something. All of us should have.
I don't mean to sound cruel, Lady Maeve, but you didn't.
I didn't.
None of you did, which sends a different message entirely, and that is understandable. It was a foolish action.
Just means I learned. I shouldn't have sat silent. And I won't.
There's
I'll
no
have to.
sense in trying to pick fights with the riots. That will solve nothing.
You didn't.
Rubs his face.
No, we're
Doesn't
not
say
gonna go
anything.
picking fights. but you didn't. You stood your ground.
But many people do not see it like that. And many people see of what I've done as an insult. And that much is clear.
You mean what he was talking about?
No.
She probably sits up a little bit. Because, ooh. Is that how it's done over here then?
How is what done over here?
People choose for you?
You give her a look that it's plain, it's just written on his face, like, don't do that. And like it's written, he doesn't say it, but it's just that kind of, it's not stern, it's just like, it's like a frown.
Then where's the insult?
Promises were made that I would join.
Promises were made that weren't theirs to make.
By me.
She kind of tips her head. Because that's not what he said.
I made promises and I made agreements that I would join the Wild Lords when I made Glias.
And why was he talking about promises your father made?
The Mach Nessa and Mach Taig have been trying to use this as an example to solidify relations with each other. It was meant to be a political thing to strengthen the bonds and ties of the different families to each other. To display unity.
Alright.
What you doing there, buddy?
I'm trying to suss out. Isn't there already a pretty decent display of unity between those families?
There is. But you got the impression that that's the Alpha's son, Katie. Like his actual Guru blood son. His only Guru son.
Did you make those promises because they were people that you personally wanted to stand beside, or because you were told it was important?
Why is this important to you?
Because ever since I've changed, ever since they first brought me back to Sapt and told people what my name was, people have been telling me what I'm supposed to do, what I have to do, and how it's so different from what everyone else is supposed to do. As if there's some whole different set of rules and guidelines that I have to worry about.
You're a Mach Fionn, Maeve.
I know.
Same way as I'm a Mach Nessa. There is responsibility under those names, whether you like them or not.
I know. And I'm learning. But back there, it's not like I was surrounded by examples.
Don't insult them.
I'm not insulting anyone. I'm just saying it was very different. It wasn't.
You grew up in a bone. Like, he finally turns. There's a lot of passion in his voice. You grew up in a Bonar sept. This is Vienna. This is the homeland. Just because it is different to a liberal ideal does not mean it is not right.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
Yes, you are.
No. I don't find this place wrong. I thought those words and those actions were wrong, but I don't think this whole place is wrong.
Like I said, you grew up in a bone sept. It is very different.
It is. And so everywhere I look here, I'm learning. Everything I watch, everything I hear, I'm learning. I just want you to know. I still admire you. And I mean, she says it with such conviction. It's not like, girl with a crush. It's so earnest. I can throw some dice behind it if you like.
Don't admire a fool, Maeve.
I don't. I admire a man who has honor and who keeps it close to him and who acts based on it and who stands by his convictions even when others tell him he shouldn't. Even when others stay silent. He doesn't sway just because that's what the people around him want. Keeps what's important close to his heart. That's not foolish.
It is foolish. For all the people are the very things that we fight for. And if they will not support me or stand by me, then I am not doing my job properly.
Maybe they're not doing theirs.
I am just a Cleus.
So? So am I. So are all the people who stood aside. The difference is, you're the one who had conviction.
Like I said, it is nothing you need to concern yourself with.
Will you be mad if I do? You just turns and looks.
I do not know. You don't seem to be willing to accept any of the answers I give.
That's a fault of mine, not of yours. I appreciate that you keep trying.
I saw the way they looked at me, Maven. That is enough for me.
Why, who?
Everyone in there.
Then did you see the nods that the primal gave you?
I saw what I needed to see. The contempt, finally the little lordling has been put in his place. The satisfaction.
It's not what I saw.
I'm sure it wasn't.
I'm looking with a different pair of eyes.
Or blind.
Or clear.
Gives a shrug.
Primal respected what you did. I saw them. I saw the nod they gave. When you stood up for what mattered. For when you didn't balk just because the results would be painful. You stood for it. And I know. Because I could hear them and feel them. You didn't feel that it was a good thing. You just didn't know what to do. And I should have said anything, but I
You didn't
didn't.
say any, and stop telling me you should have. Stop telling me you should have done things.
Why?
Oh, did you say why?
She just honestly, openly asks why.
Because I am sick of people telling me, oh, well, if we did this sooner, we would know what the problem was. If we did this sooner, I should have said something, we should have done this, I'm sick of it. Sick of hearing it. I hate the word. Should have done something. Should have. As if it was some switch of a brain, feeling like you're a robot. Like you're trying to compute. So, I hate it. I hate that word. Just stop using it at me.
Sorry.
He blinks a few times. That was unkind of me.
I was honest.
It was still unkind.
No. No, it was what I needed to hear. I say it as someone caught up in hindsight, but if it sounds different, if other people say the same kinds of things, and it's always a frustration, then I won't say it. And maybe if that's the way that it's seen when people say it, I'll be more careful in picking my words. Because the impression you give means a lot when you speak, especially when you're trying to be heard.
I imagine your pack especially feel mixed opinion on myself.
You've done us nothing but good.
I know who is in your pack.
Yeah.
And that is fine. I'm not angry at her for her family. But I know where the roads are diverging.
She kind of licks her lips, looks down at her hands, just for a moment, thinking. I know I didn't. Fact of the matter is, I didn't say anything out loud. I did say something to her.
And that is sowing discord among your pack.
No, I was just angry. I'm not trying to push her out. I'm not trying to leave. I was just angry about everything that was happening and not knowing how to stop it, change it.
You're still thinking like a bone now. Stand up.
She just kind of glances.
Change it. Change. Change it to you. Change it to your ideals. I don't want to change things. I wish to open people's eyes to see the wonders that we already have, that we've forgotten. But change, that implies something's wrong.
She stands up. She kind of pulls up her legs and just spins around so she's facing inwards. Kind of actually stands up, makes, a tentative approach. What do you want them to see?
That's my concern. Wat zeg I could.
It was just kind of the, oh,
Something. I'll explain it to you in time. But if you thought that I was going to give it to you straight away, then you clearly don't know me. Was that a joke you just did, Maeve?
I was worried. Is it a joke? Ugh.
It is. Slight, though. But still a joke.
1, 2. Perks a tentative smile.
That can be arranged.
The smile widens a little bit.
Just so long as I don't have anyone spitting in my face.
No, I don't think so. Just, no, nope, not from my side. Nope. Then perhaps before you show me this big thing that you want to show everyone, maybe I should ask you to show me how to stop thinking like a bone gnar.
Do something. And don't pretend to live in the dream of doing something.
What does that mean?
Figure that bit out. Then you won't be thinking like a bone gnar anymore. And don't ask your pack mates. Because then they'll answer for you. You'll never truly get it.
There's more lip chewing thoughtfully, but she nods as he says, "Don't ask your packmates." She nods. She understands the idea of learning a lesson on your own.
Now I must take my leave. You'll shuffle awkwardly. Do you try saying anything to him? Yes. Try saying anything to him?
Hmm. Then I look forward to talking to you next time. Seeing if I've learned how to act instead of dreaming about it.
We shall see, Lady Maeve. And thank you for your visit.
Of course.
He just walks, hands in his pockets.
She kind of leans a little bit. Don't stop being kind.
I try not to be.
Tries not to be kind, or he tries not to stop.
Tries not to stop.
It's a very rare man that can be kind and be strong at the same time.
As I said, I feel like this conversation is not yet earned. You can see the smile on his face.
I thought it was pretty earned. You've been kind to me.
Not yet. Keep walking.
It's like the little frustrated face, but he's getting at something and she's not understanding, but she can.
Hey, Maeve, check his general profile because this is common knowledge.
Oh. Let me scroll
There-
around.
There'll be an entry. Should be there. That a bereavement.
Let me refresh and see if it adds it.
Should be there. If not, it's common knowledge anyway. It's because it's on the sisters and his father one. It should be there. But if not, it is common knowledge.
What, on Daniel or?
Yeah, should be there. Let me go check. Daniel. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's right. Oh, but he's already escaping. And that is an awkward one to ask on the fly as he's going.
Up to you, Maeve, but he's getting away.
He's getting away. Uh,
Up to you, Maeve, but
you know what? She will try something more indirect and have a little patience. Can I find you out here next time you disappear?
who knows?
Well, you should.
I am, and I'm not telling you.
It's mean.
I know.
Chases after. Patters. Patter, patter, patter.
Yes.
Why do you come out here?
He pauses. You can tell your opinion.
I am going to roll the poop out of it. My little baby peony.
How much success you get?
Let's see. Ooh! 4. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
His mom took him here when he was young. It's pretty much written on his face, but he doesn't say anything. He just turns and starts walking. But you catch it. Plain as day. Mom took him here when he was young. Got the impression by the way he watches everything. 4 successes? Yeah, that's a total success. Mom probably took him here often when he was a baby and toddler. Think about it. Imagine being a kid running around these things.
Oh. She dies of envy inside just a little bit.
No, he doesn't answer you. He just walks off. Not angry. Not like fuck you, Maeve. No, just
No, she stirred up a memory.
yes.
Hmm.
So would you like to end it there? But
Yeah, she'll watch him go. Hmm. Mm. Kind of look. Actually, real quick, like, before she goes, she's gonna go to that spot where he sat.
mm-hmm.
She's gonna look around. See if there's things like places where the stone has been etched on or marked or scratched.
Yep. You will find Fiona and Daniel. 1999. The coolest spot ever, all that type of shit.
Aw. Pardon to say. Fiona and Daniel?
Yeah, Fiona. Fiona McNessa, his sister.
Oh lord, there's multiple Fionas.
There's 2 Fionas, Fiona von Prima and Fiona McNessa.
Ooh. There are. There any other marks around it? Just the 2 kids' names?
2 kids' names, there's like a couple like triple spirals and all that. Looks like they didn't do this, the kids that do it. The craftsman's detail is pretty intricate.
I'm not gonna lie, she's just gonna. I mean, especially with the water dousing her, dousing the ramparts. Just when she finally finds it, reach out and just kind of run the fingers on it. And it's what? Clean, deep lines, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tangible. Is it something he'd be able to reach to touch from where he was sitting?
Yep.
All right. She knows a thing to keep an eye out for now.
Yes. Yes. Do you want to there, butt brain?
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the entire sept now.
Good.
Oh my god, no. Jesus. All right, no, I will happily call it there.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ST, for being a butt, and thank you, watchers, for watching. And we'll see you
Good.
next time when Maeve bumblefucks another conversation. Da-na-na.